not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a return subscriber, welcome back. It's your girl Jadaichristelle. How is my name wrong? It's your girl Jadaichristelle. And make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. And make sure y'all post notification bell is turned up to all so y'all can be notified every time I post a video. So y'all, I'm behind on this review video, but yeah, this is episode 3. We're on episode 3 right now, Bad Boys LA. And honestly, this wasn't one of my favorite episodes because it was fake boring. Ain't shit was like shit wasn't really happening. Stuff wasn't really happening in this episode, so it was just like a calm episode. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get straight into it. So the beginning of the scene shows Curtis and Mola having a conversation about what happened last night in the house, and they both feel like everyone is against them. Curtis feels like Mola was asking a legit question, and he was basically telling him like he felt like at that moment he had all rights to ask Kerrion that question, which was, do you like men? That was the question. Are you gay? Do you like men? And Kerrion wasn't giving him a straightforward answer, and that had Mola in like a spiral, which led him to keep asking him the question, which led him to wanting like just he wanted to know the truth, I guess, in a way, and know what type of sexuality Kerrion was, but that was making Kerrion feel uncomfortable. So Mola felt like everyone was so open about their sexuality except for Kerrion. Like he felt like Kerrion was not being open about his sexuality. Like he was trying to be sneaky and stuff, and like trying to be like in the middle and stuff, which is what he like. I feel like Kerrion is kind of doing. Kerrion is in the middle because I feel like, in my opinion, he's bi, and I feel like he been said he was bi in the first episode. Like if you didn't catch that, then that's just you. But I feel like I've been caught that he said he was bi. So in my opinion, I don't know. So another man should I put that another man shouldn't be forcing another man to out themselves when it comes to their sexuality. I don't know what I was writing. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like another man shouldn't care about another man's sexuality, but at the same time, the question wasn't the most out of the world question, if that makes sense, but at the same time it wasn't something he needed to really dig deep into. He probably was just dragging it to the point now he was making Kerrion feel uncomfortable, honestly, because anybody would feel uncomfortable. Milan joins the conversation. Curtis lets Milan know that him swinging on him was not it, that if anything they should have fought, but Curtis was saying that he was really not trying to jump in. I feel like Curtis is lying because in the footage you could tell like Kerrion did kind of like push him, but then Curtis pushed him back and then started like squaring up with him. So I felt like in that moment Curtis knew what he was doing. So it's like, yeah. So Milan told Mola when he asked that question, it made him feel really segregated. Like it made it feel like a gay versus straight thing, which is what I said I think in the second episode. That's how I feel like too, because obviously that question, you cannot divide straight people and the straight and then the gay people. Like can't do that. It's like dividing the whole house. So Milan was saying something like that too. So Mola felt like he didn't do anything wrong, but Mola was trying to get him to see when it comes to the gay community, a lot of them get hated for just living their truth. Some get murdered, so not a lot of them are open to the safety and peace they want to feel in their life. And that's just simple, and that's really the reality of it, because I feel like a lot of them, they really try to hide their true self because they feel like other people isn't feel uncomfortable. But fuck those people. Like it's like at the end of the day, you just gotta do what makes you happy. You gotta live in your skin. You gotta live in what you like. You gotta do what you like. You don't live for other people, because when you live for other people, that's what holds you back, and then that's what got you feeling the way you're feeling. So that's what Milan was trying to get Mola to understand. Like not a lot of them got it. Not a lot of them are able to walk around and feel comfortable in their skin and stuff like that. Like some of them gotta pretend, like for example, I think William was saying he had to pretend to have a black girlfriend, like he had a black girlfriend or something. It's like some of them gotta pretend like they got girlfriends and stuff just to feel like they safe and like walk around certain places and stuff. And yeah, that shit is crazy. The question could have been but so small, but the way he went around it made it seem like something big. And then he swung at him. I think that's what I put in my opinion. Like he should have never swung at him over something like a small question like that. Mola told Kerrion that he swinged at him because he started talking crazy and he was off of Casamigos. So you know, sometimes these niggas don't know how to act when they off of Casamigos. But yes, he said because he was off of Casamigos, he just seen red basically. So yeah. Okay, so Mula's apologizing basically now, which is I put Mola apologizes, which is all he needed to do and say and people make mistakes. He was drunk off that Casamigos and not trying to offend the gay community, which I feel like he fake kind of still did, but in a way like he got his wrongs, like he felt his wrongs, he felt his, you know. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like people have to learn. People gotta learn from what they don't know, and it's like at the end of the day, he's learning. I guess I don't know. I'm just saying he's learning. But not learning, but I feel like the apology, it could have been more sincere because the apology wasn't for the person that he was apologizing to, but at the end of the day he still apologized in general, and that's something most people can't do. So it's like for him to apologize, that's like step one, and then step two is actually to really apologize to the person that he needs to apologize to, which I don't know if he did yet, and we still don't know yet, so we're gonna see. So Milan said, instead of apologizing to me, tell Kerrion this. And in the next scene, it goes into Gutta and Relly B, and then outside on like the balcony talking and stuff. And Kerrion is saying, they talking about what happened last night in the house. And then they show the next scene, like they going scene to scene. They show the next scene, William and Dylan. They talking about the drama in the house also, how Relly and they talking about the Relly drama, the Milan drama, the Mulan versus Kerrion drama, and how they just basically different places in the house right now talking about what happened last night in the house. And the scene is going back and forth, and they basically talking about the same thing. Kerrion comes downstairs and see Curtis and Mula. He didn't want to make it weird, so he went straight to sit in front of them at the table and figured out what happened last night. Kerrion is giving them the same energy Mula was giving him when he got asked that question. Like basically Kerrion was like asking them questions to try to make them feel uncomfortable, just like how Mula was asking him questions to make him feel uncomfortable. So he's like, where y'all from? Like, how y'all know each other? Like, why y'all so close? Like, why? And so then Curtis is just telling him, like, we from New York. Like, da, 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 da. So then it's like, at this point, it's just like, Kerrion is just trying to, like, make Mula and Curtis feel how they was basically trying to make him feel. And he was trying to make them feel uncomfortable, asking them little weird questions and stuff. And honestly, I don't think Mula or Curtis is down low. Like, I just feel like they just not open-minded, and they from New York. Like, you know how most New York people be, and like not most New York people in general, like most guys. Like, so it's like at the end of the day, oh shit, this is showing. Yeah, so at the end of the day, like they just have probably learning to do. Like a lot of people just be curious, and they just don't know how to go around the curiosity, so they seem really annoying about it or something. I don't know. So Mula and Curtis is telling Kerrion there's no beef, that they simply just wanted an answer yes or no. So Kerrion finally was over it, and at this point he came out expressing his sexuality because he got asked that question by Mula He got asked that question by Mula so many times, like he got tired of it. So Mula asked one more time, like, are you gay? Do you like men? And Kerrion said, if you think I'm bi, I'm bi. I love this rock stuff. Kerrion said, if you think I'm bi, I'm bi. I love this rock star life. I like what I like. He don't label himself. So basically, yeah, like what he been said in the beginning. I feel like he been saying this, like people just wasn't hearing him. Mula asked Kerrion if his father Kurt Franklin accepts his way of living, which I feel like was a weird question because why do you care? Like, what the fuck? And Kerrion is answering all his questions around the bushes and not really trying to get into it, but explaining himself still. I don't feel like Kerrion is comfortable expressing his sexuality, and that's something you can tell that's something you could tell. He probably got his reasons behind it, like, you know. So like, I feel like you just leave that man alone with that. So the next scene skips to Milan and Anthony. They're having a conversation about everything that's going on, and Nellie's on FaceTime with them, telling them that they got plans for tonight. They going out. It's celebrities. It's like a celebrity party, and Zeus is hosting it. They're going to bowling alley, and everything. And it's like a really big event to it's like a really big event, like just nice and shit. So they head to the bowling alley. Of course, they see Nelly and mad other celebrities in the party. Everybody's enjoying themselves until William starts doing too much and twerking. And basically, that got Mula tight because Mula didn't like the fact that he was doing too much. But then Mula wasn't the only one who was saying anything. And even Milan said something too. Milan was like that he was doing too much. Like this is not the right place, the right time to be doing shit like that. Like it's not a gay club. Like, you know, we around, like we in a bowling alley. This is like a regular atmosphere. So like even Milan was saying it, but Mola was saying that William was twerking on him, but they didn't show that part, so I don't know if that really happened. But if that did happen, that's some crazy shit, because his ass was, that shit was moving. But that shit still looked weird. Like, it didn't look weird, but it was just like, in that situation, like wherever he was at, why are you doing, like, I don't know, I feel like he was doing a little bit too much. So Mola felt a type of way. He stepped outside. Curtis had to go outside, calm him down, tell him to come, not calm him down, but be like reassuring, like it's gonna be okay. Like if girls come in, we gonna be alright. You don't gotta worry about that. Just stay away from him. Not stay away from him, but like, you know, like just don't worry about it. Don't stress it out. Don't stress it. And I guess that was really it, honestly. The episode was really quick and like fast. I felt like it wasn't really much going on. I felt like it was much going on because they was trying to get into the question and trying to really thinky, but I feel like they was dragging it with the question, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they was just dragging it with the question. So it's like that was really what that episode was about. And like with the bowling alley scene with the baby at the end and he's fighting this girl's brother, that was really what this episode was about. And I put some of my opinions. I'm happy that Milan had that conversation with Curtis and Mola, so not only they see from their perspective, that they're able to see it in Kerrion's way too. So it led to a story coming out. I feel like that's why a story came out, because if Milan never said anything, a story would have never happened. I don't think Curtis and Mola are down low. That's my opinion. And it's going to take them time, but they want to get used to it. But not get used to, you know, like, not get used to it, but like get used to like people like choosing to just not wanting to share certain things that they don't want to share with them when it comes to their sexuality. But yeah, it was really a quick episode. Like I wasn't really feeling it, but at the same time, you know what, since I'm doing this review, I'm like, you know, I'm keeping up with it and not like miss any episodes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you got any thoughts and stuff, you can leave in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this episode too. Honestly, I give it like a 6. That shit was fake boring. Like I need the next episode to start doing what it needs to do, so I could really start getting into it. Not get into it, because it is something, it's different, because you never seen like a whole Bad Boys Club thingy series or whatever. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, make sure y'all post notification bells turned on to all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Later, y'all.
Get away, chase beach views, living every day. All I wanna hear is